Tom Cruise was born on July 3, 1962 in Syracuse, New York. His parents were Thomas Cruise Mapother III, 1934 to 1984, an electrical engineer, and Mary Lee, née Pfeiffer, 1936 to 2017, a special education teacher. Both of his parents were from Louisville, Kentucky, and had English, German, and Irish ancestry. Cruise has three sisters named Leanne, Marion, and Cass. One of his cousins, William Mapother, is also an actor and has appeared with Cruise in 5 different films. Cruise grew up in near poverty and was raised Catholic. He described his father as a chaos businessman, a bully, and a coward who beat his children. He further explained that his father is the type of person that if anything happens, they will kick you. This is a great lesson in his life. The way his father lulls you into his arms, makes you feel safe, and then, boom. To him, it was like, there's something wrong with this guy. Don't trust him. Be careful with him. Cruise's biological father died of cancer in 1984. Tom Cruise has gone through a diverse learning journey over the course of 14 years. In total, he attended 15 different schools. During his childhood, Cruise spent some time in Canada. When his father was assigned a job as a defense consultant to the Canadian Armed Forces, the family moved to Beacon Hill, Ottawa in late 1971. There, he attended Robert Hopkins Public School to complete his education. 4th and 5th grade, it was at this time that he began his acting career under the guidance of drama teacher George Steinberg. He and 6 other children performed an improvisational play called It at Carleton Elementary School's Drama Festival. Their performance received praise from theater organizer Val Wright, who later said that the movement and improvisation were excellent, a classic ensemble piece. In 6th grade, Cruise transferred to Henry Monroe Middle School in Ottawa. During that year, his mother left his father, taking Cruise and his sisters back to America. In 1978, his mother married Jack South. Cruise received a scholarship from the Catholic Church and attended St. Francis Seminary in Cincinnati, Ohio. He initially planned to become a Franciscan priest before leaving the seminary after a year. Priests at the seminary said Cruise left the school after his family moved, but a former classmate said the two asked to leave after being caught drinking. During his senior year of high school, he joined the football team as a defensive back on the varsity team, but was later cut from the team because he was caught drinking beer before a game. He continued acting and starred in the school production, Guys and Dolls. In 1980, he graduated from Glen Ridge High School in Glen Ridge, New Jersey. Tom Cruise's acting career 1980s. In the 1980s, at the age of 18, Cruise moved to New York City to pursue an acting career, with the blessing of his mother and stepfather. Before starting his professional acting career, he worked as a waiter in New York. He then moved to Los Angeles to try his hand at television roles and signed with CAA, Creative Artists Agency, starting his acting career. Tom Cruise first appeared in a small role in the 1981 film Endless Love, then took on the main supporting role of a crazy military academy student in Taps later that year. In 1983, he joined the cast of the movie The Outsiders. The same year, he also starred in All the Right Moves and Risky Business, 2 films described as Generation X classics and career makers for Tom Cruise. He also took on the male lead role in Ridley Scott's film Legend, which was released in 1985. However, the pinnacle of his career came with the 1986 film Top Gun, when his superstar status has been strengthened. 1990s. During the 1990s, Tom Cruise continued to demonstrate diversity and success in his acting career. He participated in film projects such as Days of Thunder, 1990, and Far and Away, 1992, in both of which he starred with his then-wife Nicole Kidman. In 1993, he starred in the legal thriller, The Firm, which was both a critical and commercial success. In 1994, Cruise appeared in Interview with the Vampire, alongside Brad Pitt, Antonio Banderas, and Christian Slater. This film was adapted from Anne Rice's best-selling novel and was highly praised, although Rice did not initially appreciate Cruise's choice for the role. However, after watching the movie, she praised his acting and apologized for her previous doubts. In 1996, Cruise appeared in Mission: Impossible, a reboot of the franchise that he produced. The film was directed by Brian De Palma and was a box office success, despite receiving some criticism for changing the character of Jim Phelps from the original television series. He was praised for his performance as Ethan Hunt. 1996 also marked Cruise's appearance in the film Jerry Maguire, where he played a sports agent looking for love. The film was a financial success and earned Cruise the Golden Globe Award for Best Actor, Motion Picture Musical or Comedy, and a nomination for the Academy Award for Best Actor. In 1999, Cruise appeared with Kidman in Stanley Kubrick's film Eyes Wide Shut and received praise for his performance. That year, he also took on a notable supporting role in Paul Thomas Anderson's Magnolia, and was praised for his talented performance, receiving a Golden Globe and Oscar nomination. 2000s. In 2000, Tom Cruise continued his role as Ethan Hunt in the second part of the Mission Impossible series, Mission Impossible 2. The film is directed by director John Woo from Hong Kong and has his gun fu style. This film continued the success of the series at the box office and grossed $547 million worldwide. Unlike its predecessor, this was the highest-grossing film of the year and received mixed reviews from critics. Tom Cruise received the MTV Movie Award for Best Actor for this film. Tom Cruise's subsequent films during this decade were both commercially and critically successful. He starred in Vanilla Sky, 2001, Minority Report, 2002, and The Last Samurai, 2003. In 2004, he received critical acclaim for his role in Collateral. In 2005, he collaborated with Steven Spielberg on War of the Worlds, and starred in The Coming Threat, 2005. He has been nominated for and won many awards and recognitions from the public. In 2006, Tom Cruise returned as Ethan Hunt in the third installment of the Mission Impossible franchise, Mission Impossible 3. The film received more positive reviews than the previous parts and earned nearly $400 million at the box office. In 2007, he starred in the movie Lions for Lambs, and later, he appeared unrecognizable in the comedy Tropic Thunder, 2008. Tom Cruise played the central role in the 2008 historical thriller, Valkyrie, which achieved box office success. 2010s. In the following years, Tom Cruise continued to achieve success in his acting career. In 2010, he completed the action comedy Night and Day, reuniting him with Cameron Diaz. In 2011, he reappeared as Ethan Hunt in Mission Impossible: Ghost Protocol, the fourth installment of the Mission Impossible franchise. This film received critical acclaim and was a huge commercial success. In 2012, Tom Cruise starred in the musical film Rock of Ages, in which he played the role of Stacey Jacks. This film did not achieve box office success, but he received praise for his performance. In 2012, he played Jack Reacher in the film adaptation of the novel One Shot by author Lee Child. The film was a commercial success and received positive reviews from critics. In 2013, Cruise starred in the science fiction film Oblivion, and in 2014, he starred in the science fiction action film Edge of Tomorrow, both of which received positive reviews and gross receipts of high revenue. In 2015, he returned as Ethan Hunt in Mission Impossible: Rogue Nation, the fifth installment of the Mission Impossible franchise. This film also received acclaim from critics and earned impressive revenue. However, not all of his films were successful. For example, the 2017 film, The Mummy, failed to gain favor with audiences and was considered a failure at the box office. However, Tom Cruise continues to participate in new film projects and maintains his diverse and impressive acting career. 2020s. In the 2020s, Tom Cruise continues to participate in unique and groundbreaking film projects. In 2020, he will reportedly star in and produce a space film under the direction of Doug Liman. This project involves flying to the International Space Station aboard the SpaceX Dragon 2 spacecraft, as part of the Axiom space mission. In 2021, Tom Cruise made a splash when he returned all three of his Golden Globe Awards due to a protest with the Hollywood Foreign Press Association, HFPA, over ethical controversies and the organization's lack of diversity. In 2022, he returned as Pete Maverick Mitchell in Top Gun: Maverick, a film he also produced. The film received much praise from critics and broke many box office records, earning more than $1 billion and becoming the highest-grossing film of Tom Cruise's career. In 2023, he will continue to play Ethan Hunt in Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1, marking the return of this legendary character on the big screen. Tom Cruise continued to demonstrate a diverse and impressive acting career this decade.